I read an article saying that any blockchain protocols needs to burn a lot of energy in order to have consensus. Is that true?
So look, I think that the argument has been made that the work being done as part of the Bitcoin protocol is not wasted work because it's actually going toward maintaining consensus in the blockchain. And that's a fair statement, but nevertheless you have to look at the environmental cost of all the hash computations that the network is doing. Now the article you're referring to argues that expending this energy is a necessary part of reducing the entropy in the system and thereby realizing consensus. And to some extent that's true. I mean, it's certainly true from a physical point of view that some energy must be expended in order to reduce entropy in a system, but it's all a question of scale. It's a question of how much energy needs to be burned. And I think the current Bitcoin protocol is burning much more energy than is necessary, and there are two simple proofs of that fact. First of all, we know for decades that we have Byzantine fault-tolerant protocols that don't rely on proof of work and provably achieve consensus. Now you can ask, well, what energy is being expended in that system? Well, the energy being expended is the energy needed to communicate messages in the network. That's a small amount of energy compared to the hash computations being done in Bitcoin. Second, the proof-of-stake systems, like the one that we're developing, are also provably secure against an attacker and realize consensus, even against an attacker corrupting a relatively large part of the network. And those two, you need to exchange a lot of messages, and that requires energy. And so I don't think it violates the claim that this article is making. Our point is that the energy being expended is much, much, much less than was being expended by the Bitcoin network.